Warning, stay tuned to learn how to survive this encounter with the Evil Dead.
Picture this. You're in a high-rise apartment building and someone just found the Book of the Dead and some vinyl reciting passages that awake something evil. Now your friends, family, and neighbors are all turning into bloodthirsty demons. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. All you have is whatever's on your apartment floor and in the garage down below. How do you survive? You'd better pay attention or you'll end up like this. Good evening, psychos and scream queens, and welcome to How to Survive, a show about making it out of your favorite horror movies without getting brutally murdered. I'm Juliet Jolly, and with me as always is our other horror hostess,
Kate Mancini.
Stab that like button down below if you think you'll make it out alive.
And if you don't think you'll make it out alive, then get out of here. We don't even want you.
Stay here, please.
Please.
Because if you leave, the evil will get you.
No!
And that's real.
Oh no.
Evil Dead Rise!
I'm scared of this movie.
What did you think of Evil Dead Rise?
I think it's good. What do you think of Evil Dead Rise?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah?
I've seen it 3 times already, and it's awesome. I wasn't super hot on it when it first came out, but honestly, on rewatches, I think I like it as much as the other ones, if I'm being for real.
Some would say you were annoyed about it when you
Some would
first
say
saw it.
I was a little bit of a shit talker.
She talked so much shit about this movie originally.
I did not talk that much shit.
There was so much shit. She talked an excessive amount of shit.
Here's the amount of shit I was talking. That's some shit.
Ooh.
Even though we have slightly different opinions on it, I'm very glad that it came out because Evil Dead has been stagnant for a very long time. We had a whole TV show that was canceled. We had 2 sequels to the remake that were canceled. And now we finally got a new one. This is directed by Lee Cronin, who worked with Sam Raimi on 50 States of Fright on your favorite streaming service, Quibi. Because you're a big fan of the Golden Arm, as I can recall from our past video.
I am a fan of Quibi, though. I'm a Quib head.
When Quibi got canceled, you better believe she was heartbroken.
I'm a Quibster for life.
Well, what's our Austin Powers tie-in?
Well, Scotty Dude! There's a character named Scott.
I have 2.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go with the least stretch one.
Okay.
Good sibling and evil sibling, like Austin and Dougie.
Okay.
Dougie Powers.
That's not the stretch.
AKA Dr. Evil.
Yeah,
AKA Dr.
of course.
Okay, so my other one is the main character is technically part of a band. Like how Austin is technically part of a band. Ming T!
Okay, yeah.
How are you doing? What do you how are you doing?
I don't even...
How are you doing?
If you're new here, we have a rating system for each of our kills from 1 to 5 bones based on how survivable they are. 1 bone, you're dead. 2 bones, you're unlikely to survive. 3 bones, it's a 50-50 chance. 4 bones, it's easy to survive with still a chance of death. And 5 bones, if you die, you're dumb, you're stupid,
and
we
you're
love
an idiot.
it. We love that you die. The film opens with our classic evil camera, except there's a bit of a modern spin on it. It's a drone. The drone almost hits Teresa, played by Anna Marie Thomas, who is also named after Shelley actress Theresa Tilly from The Evil Dead, and she complains to her cousin's boyfriend Caleb, played by Richard Crouchley, that the drone almost took her head off. He responds with a little bit of foreshadowing.
It wouldn't have been a clean decapitation with these blades. You'd just scramble your face up real good.
We're at a familiar setting for the Evil Dead franchise, a cabin. Inside is Teresa's cousin, Jessica, played by Maribel Pease, and is named after Olivia actress Jessica Lucas from Evil Dead 2013, who's feeling a little under the weather. She may have come down with a case of evil.
Oh my god.
Is there a doctor around, perhaps?
Shut the fuck
Like
up.
Dr. Evil. Teresa hits Jessica with another piece of foreshadowing.
You better wake up in the next half hour or I'm gonna be forced to go drown that brainless meat puppet's sorry ass.
Jessica responds by psychically reading Teresa's book in a little parallel to Cheryl in the first film. This magic trick is unfortunately cut short when Jessica gives Teresa a new haircut.
Who's the brainless meat puppet now?
Ow! Ouch! A newly scalped Teresa tries to get help from Caleb, but she's too late. Jessica flops the wig she snatched onto the deck, grabs the drone, and then scrambles her face up real good. Caleb jumps into the lake after her, only to get his head ripped off in an effect that looks real and not like a prop.
It looks really, really good.
Look at that.
Yeah.
If I saw that,
I would go, what the fuck? Someone's
fuck?
head just got ripped
Oh
off.
my god! Don't tell me
Ah!
What's your way to survive?
Don't jump in the water. He
Yeah.
jumps in the water, and that's not a good thing to do.
Well, I know they're dating, and I feel like a normal person would have jumped into the water.
Yeah.
But also, he gets some context clues, like she looks fucked up and evil.
and also,
Someone's head got fucked up.
he doesn't know that she ripped her head off.
Let's play out the situation. You're a guy that whips out his ding dong.
You're whipping out that hose.
the greatest snake of the lake.
The way this guy acts, I think he's got more of a worm.
Someone that got scalped walks up to you. Would you go, "We're bald now? What the hell?"
Yeah, I would go like that. That's what I would think.
He goes, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god," and then sees his evil girlfriend come in
Yeah.
and then fuck herself up while looking like a monster. Would you jump in?
No.
I think he has more context clues than a normal death in an Evil Dead film, so I have it as a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica rises out of the lake, revealing what might be one of the best horror title jobs of all time.
Yeah, okay.
And we're not counting Teresa because she doesn't die on screen. She could be alive.
She could be alive. She could glue that scalp right back on.
Let's turn back time a little bit. One day earlier,
What?
we meet Beth Bixler, played by Lily Sullivan, whose character is named after Celia actress M. Beth Davids from Army of Darkness. She's a guitar technician, and she finds out that she's pregnant, leading her to visit her sister Ellie, played by Alyssa Sutherland, named after Cheryl actress Ellen Sandweiss from The Evil Dead. Ellie's a tattoo artist and a single mom to teenagers Danny, played by Morgan Davies, character named after Jake actor Dan Hicks from The Evil Dead 2.
shit.
Bridget, played by Gabriel Eccles, named after the third Linda actress, Bridget Fonda from Army of Darkness, and young Cassie, played by Nell Fisher in her film debut, whose character is named after Bobby Joe actress Cassie Wesley DePavia from Evil Dead 2. Blink and you'll miss it, and there's actually a Three Stooges poster behind Danny.
Yo!
Knock. Why I oughta. A reference to Sam Raimi's kinda a little bit weird, intense love of them.
Listen, he just wants to kiss him.
You know, it's also a reference to how the slapstick elements of the series were inspired by them. Fuck, Marry, Kill, the Three Stooges.
Fuck
Just
Curly.
kidding! We don't have time! One notable thing about Danny is that Morgan Davies is actually trans-masked,
Whoa.
which is not only great transgender representation in horror this month, Pride Month,
Oh.
but also falls in line with the trans-coded Ash Williams.
Yes.
Finally making subtext actual text.
Oh.
Which makes it a little fucked up that his sister tries to cancel him.
Did you drink snake blood?
Hey, that's culturally insensitive.
We also get introduced to Staffney, unfortunately broken in half by Bridget. It's Cassie's staff that she made to protect herself from ghosts.
Ghosts aren't real.
Looks like somebody hasn't watched Evil Dead 2. The kids come back to the building after getting pizza, where Danny demonstrates the transgender ability to control stoplights. Eagle-eyed viewers might spot a familiar name on the pizza boxes. If they're made by her, that's gross! The building gets rocked by an earthquake, which uncovers a hidden chamber in the basement. And who finds it? None other than our trans boy adventurer, Danny. Ah! Scary Jesus! Famously, trans people are not scared of Jesus, so Danny keeps exploring.
Yeah.
Danny discovers some old artifacts in that chamber. 3 phonograph records from 1923 and the Natorum Demonto. Now, some of you might be saying, isn't that called the Necronomicon Ex Mortis?
I was not saying that because I'm not a nerd.
But this is actually one of 3 books of the dead, just like we saw in Army of Darkness. This one has teeth, which means that it has to be a redesign of the book that bit Ash's hand. That also means that the book in Evil Dead 2013 is the one that sucks Ash off.
None of them suck Ash off.
No, he gets sucked off and it gets long and
He
hard.
gets sucked.
He gets long, he has to shake it off, you know. All parts of sucking. Upstairs, we get introduced to Ellie's neighbors. Gabriel, played by Jaden Daniels, and Mr. Fonda, played by Mark Mitchinson, who is also named after third Linda actress Bridget Fonda from Army of Darkness.
Oh, I wonder if this guy's gay because he's named after a girl.
He also has a gay little cat that lives in the vents, and the cat is gay because he's named after a girl. There are also brothers, Jake and Scott, played by Bill Reynolds McCarthy and Ty Wayno, who we actually met earlier during Jake's botched attempt asking Bridget to a Nightmare on Elm Elm Street marathons, continuing the Evil Dead Elm Street Easter egg trend. Their characters are named after Jake from Evil Dead 2 and Scott from The Evil Dead, and not Scott from Lost His Powers.
Scotty down.
Exactly, not him. Daddy decides to take the book, thinking he could sell it to help his mom. The first record reveals a priest's rejected efforts to research the book. In the recording, if you listen closely, you'll actually hear a cameo from none other than Bruce Campbell himself.
Oh shit. Well, he was in the first movie, so that's cool.
Director Lee Cronin said in an interview that it could potentially be Ash Williams, who somehow time traveled to the year 1923. Do you think it's Ash?
No.
Well, I think it's him. So it's canon.
Oh, okay.
On the second record, the priest recites an incantation that does something evil. The evil camera throws Ellie back into the elevator, shooting her up like the Tower of Frickin' Terror over here. The power goes out and she gets attacked by the elevator in a very similar way to forest attacks from the other Evil Dead movies. Thankfully, no sexual assault.
Is that on the video? Is this in the video? Me saying this right now?
Ellie returns back home, and we get probably the most disturbing omelet cooking scene since Spider-Man 3. A Raimi callback, perhaps?
I'm looking at you right now, and they can't see, but that's enough.
Could someone make a little Screen Rant article about this shit? She ends up seeing something a little bit weird.
It was the perfect day, and all I could think about was how much I wanted to cut you all open and climb inside your body so that we could stay one happy family.
She ends up vomiting and straight up dying. Now, even though Ellie does come back later in full Deadite glory, this is where we'll count her kill. What's your way to survive?
Don't go in the elevator because she told her kids to not go in the elevator after an earthquake.
But I feel like she would have got possessed anyway.
Or just died,
Or died on the stairwell because that shit gets destroyed.
Some other fucked
If
up
she
shit would have
wasn't there,
happened.
where would the evil have gone? Would it have like gotten in the elevator and then it like
and
waits
then
there?
press the button and then gone up and then
Start whistling as it's waiting to get out?
yeah,
Anyway, that shit's a 1.
yeah.
After finding out that the elevator and stairs are damaged, much like the bridges in previous Evil Dead films, the family and the neighbors decide to put her to rest. But once Beth is alone, she gets a very mysterious phone call from Ellie? Next thing she knows, Ellie's alive, but burning up. The family attempts to give her a bath, but little do they know, Ellie is so scared of water. She screams so loud, it shatters a mirror, and it boils the water. She's so scared.
Yeah.
And much like them, the family is terrified.
Yeah, they are pretty scared. Would you be scared in that situation?
Nah.
Liar.
Be like, hell yeah, get up on the ceiling, bitch.
Pussy.
Ellie attacks Beth with a piece of shattered mirror and then wounds Bridget with a tattoo needle she infected with her deadite blood. Luckily, the neighbors hear the commotion and walk in, only to get attacked by deadite Ellie too. After locking Ellie in the hallway, the family ends up trapped in their apartment as Ellie goes on a rampage. First, she munches on Gabriel's eyeball, the sound of which was actually made by Bruce Campbell furiously munching on an apple.
Is that real?
That is actually real.
That's awesome.
And then she pulls a Henrietta and spits the eyeball into Jake's throat, causing him to choke to death. What's your way to survive?
Close your mouth.
Yeah, move a little, and also go back to your apartment and barricade yourself inside.
Or swallow the eyeball. He doesn't try swallowing it.
There's really no way for him to see this coming.
Yeah.
He's like a 15-year-old. I feel like it's a 1. In my heart of hearts, I
It
feel
is
like it's a 1.
It literally is a 1.
Through a peephole, we see Ellie straight up kill a kid as she bites Scott's throat open and throws him against the wall. What's your way to survive?
Don't be a stupid fucking kid.
Wow.
Maybe if you were bigger and stronger,
Yeah,
you'd
maybe
be able
if
to
you were
beat her
nicer
up.
about the Five Nights at Freddy's movies.
Yeah, maybe you didn't talk shit about fucking Freddy Krueger, idiot.
The Five Nights at Freddy's, fucking moron.
Oh, you're so...
Maybe if you didn't talk shit about Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica, you'd be alive.
You piece of shit. Don't talk shit.
So much as it is off screen, but I feel like by virtue of this being a tiny little kid, it's a 1.
Well, also, off screens are 1s anyways, and it's a tiny little kid, so it's just a 1.
It's a 1. Gabriel gets up and tries to get into the apartment, but then Ellie rips out his throat. What's your way to survive?
Play dead, maybe.
I feel like the demons know.
That's true. They probably do now, honestly.
I feel like he could have been saved if they opened the door for him and then shut it quickly again.
But they didn't, so
And also, we don't really know the logistics of the hallway, so a lot of the context happens off screen.
Yeah, that's the thing. They seem to be just trapped in this building, so I would say
It's a
I mean,
one.
they are just trapped. It's a 1.
It's a 1. And finally, she rips open Mr. Fonda's stomach. What's your way to survive it?
I don't know, but do we see his fucking foods fall out?
We don't really see any of it because a lot of it happens off screen. He hits her one time with the gun, and then that's it. This
That's
is
true.
the hardest to determine the parameters of. It seems like she used the force to get him. It's so fucked up. I don't know. I'm imagining she like Venom grabbed him with like tendrils or something.
That would be fucking cool.
That would be
Do you
fucking
think Venom's in this movie? Well, we saw it, so he's not. Anyways, there's no way to
It's
survive.
a 1.
It's a 1.
Yeah. As Danny tells Beth about the Natorum Demonto, Bridget's wound gets worse. The tattoo ink spreads across her face in an homage to the stop-motion infection effect from the first film. An inky black goop starts pouring from her face. Maybe that's Venom, like he said.
Oh shit, he is in the movie. I forgot.
She tries drinking water to stop it, but ends up vomiting bugs instead.
Yucky.
At the same time, Ellie tricks Cassie into opening the door. Danny and Beth come to the rescue, but Beth, unfortunately, finds Bridget still in the kitchen, munching on glass in full Deadite mode. And what's your way to survive?
Don't eat glass.
Well, I mean the Deadites making her do that shit.
Don't get infected.
I would say, like, lock yourself in your room and then barricade that shit.
Like
Honestly.
earlier on, you mean? Yeah, that's true.
Because she's in a separate room with Cassie as she watches Ellie attack
Right.
Beth.
Yeah.
So she could just barricade herself there.
She kind of brings attention to herself by saying, "Stop, Mom, don't be crazy."
And then Beth says, no, don't go near her. So I guess maybe listen to her. But also, that's her mom. So
yeah, and she's a kid.
But
so-
also with the infection, she could have survived if she like immediately cut out the part of her cheek that got infected. Like
maybe.
like when Ash cut his hand off or Natalie cut her arm off, but that didn't work in Natalie's case.
Yeah.
So is it 1,
I
2,
think it's a
3,
I think it's a
4,
1.
5? I think it's a
honestly.
5.
Okay, yeah, it's a 5.
It's a 1.
Fuck you.
It's a 1. Sorry. Bridget attacks Beth, even shredding her leg into fleshy noodles with a cheese grater.
Yum yum yum.
She then turns on Danny and Cassie, who inadvertently impales her through the head with the broken staff knee. Is she dead?
Yes.
Yeah, she's dead. After Danny ties up Bridget's corpse, Beth listens to the final vinyl record, hoping to find something that'll undo all of this. What she finds is the opposite. There's no way of undoing this. In fact, the priest's allies were all possessed, and he said that the ways to kill the Deadites in the last film, live burial, burning, bodily dismemberment, didn't work. He's only found one way to stop them: complete destruction of the host. Ellie decides to follow Mr. Fonda's cat up the vents as Bridget revives, becoming a spooky ghost.
Ooh, that's so fucking scary.
She vomits blood on Danny before she gets burned alive. Sadly, she does stab our trans boy hero in the arm and in the heart, fatally wounding him. Ellie pulls a Stitch with the record player, which pisses off Beth so much she stabs her in the throat with a screwdriver. Must mean she fucking hates Disney movies.
She must. Wait, what movie is it?
Lilo and Stitch?
Fuck Lilo.
Oh my god, have you
More
seen
like-
that movie?
More like penis and shit.
Ellie then attacks Beth, but Danny saves the day before dying. A hero. What's your way to survive?
I mean, he reads the book.
He does read.
It's his fault, everything.
But also, like, I would do that shit. I would.
yeah.
He doesn't even read
know,
from it.
Yeah.
He plays a vinyl record.
He also doesn't know magic's real. No one knows magic's real.
Yeah. When it starts being evil, he's like, take the shit off. And then it like zaps him. Like,
Yeah.
He can't take it off.
What's he supposed to do at that point?
I don't know. Deadite Bridget tells him, you should have put the book back, Danny.
Honestly.
But I feel like he does everything right except play the book. Like he ties her up, even though that kind of doesn't work because the evil makes her get free. He like does almost like Ash shit with like the flamethrower and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think it's a 1.
I think it's a 1. That fucking reeks. What the hell? What'd you eat?
Shit.
Wait, is there still some left? I want to. Deadite Ellie figures out that Beth is pregnant and tries to rip the fetus out of her. Before she can, Cassie slides a pair of scissors to Beth. She drives the scissors straight up Ellie's nose, incapacitating her. Beth and Cassie sneak past the neighbors in the hallway, unsure if they're dead or evil dead. But when Beth tries to take Mr. Fonda's gun, they all spring to life. Ellie recovers, along with Bridget and Danny, to tell Beth and Cassie when they're all gonna be dead by.
Dead by dawn! Dead by dawn!
As Beth and Cassie take shelter in the damaged elevator, Danny and Bridget scoop chunks of flesh out of their mother and form a creature that's depicted in the book, the Marauder.
Nasty.
A bit of a monster mash, if you will. I was working in the The elevator starts to fill with blood as the creature tries to climb in through the top. The weight of all this turns out to be too much, and the elevator plummets to the bottom floor, spitting Beth and Cassie out in a shining example of the amount of fake blood used in this film, which was over 65,000 liters or 1,717 US gallons. Still doesn't touch Evil Dead 2013's world record of 70,000 gallons of fake blood. I believe this is a reference to the film Ready Player One.
Yeah.
They make their way to the parking lot, but their nightmare isn't over.
Another Craven reference.
The girls try to open the garage door, but the stoplight won't budge, further proving my theory that only trans people can control stoplights.
What are you even talking about with that shit?
Oh wait, it opened, that was wrong. They try to escape, but the car gets stuck in some of the damage left by the earthquake. They decide to run before the garage door closes, but the Marauder captures Cassie like Indiana Jones in his hat. The creature then attempts to behead her with a chainsaw, not like Indiana Jones in his hat. Beth makes her way back to the garage to distract the Marauder, saying one of Ash's famous lines that we all know and love.
Groovy.
Wrong.
Baby, yeah.
Wrong. Oh yeah.
I'm horny, baby.
Come get some.
And here is where we can find Sam Raimi's Delta 88, also known as Ash's car, that has appeared in every single Sam Raimi film, as well as every single Evil Dead film. Except for this one, I was actually lying.
Oh.
Instead of just hiding it in the garage or whatever like a normal person, Lee Cronin decided to have the chainsaw be the exact same color as the classic car Easter egg that Sam Raimi lost his virginity in.
Wait, is that actually real? It's the same color?
Yeah. Together, Beth and Cassie managed to force the creature into a wood chipper. Blood rains down on the cars in the garage, evoking some of the imagery of Evil Dead 2013's fantastic finale. Fun fact, the Marauder concept was a concept that appeared in the original script for that film. The abomination at the end was going to be a Rat King-style creature made up of Mia's friends, which is also an evolution of the manifestation of the evil that appears in Evil Dead 2.
River!
Ellie's decapitated head taunts Beth, saying she'll be a failure as a mother. So, to finish things off, Beth chainsaws the head and then kicks it into the wood chipper. In the end, Beth and Cassie escape the building together, marking the end of their terrifying ordeal. Beth takes the chainsaw with her, not knowing what the future holds. Hold on, there's more! We get to see Jessica, our deadhead from the opening, walk to her car to prepare for the trip. She's on the phone with Teresa, who doesn't even want to go there. Very tragic for Teresa, who we don't even see die in the opening. She got scalped, and now has to kill Deadite Jessica and live out the rest of her life having a weird bald head.
Or she could glue her scalp on.
She could. Or just like wear wigs.
She doesn't have a scalp. That's the problem. Wait, if you got scalped like that, could you possibly survive?
Yeah!
Oh, like Teresa.
How do you think bald people are made?
You tear their scalp off and it scabs over.
That's why Dr. Evil became evil. In his speech, my father
ripped my fucking head off.
Anyway, Jessica sees some of the blood from the showdown earlier and gets attacked by 4 different evil cameras. And to wrap things up, what's your way to survive?
Drive away.
Yeah, drive away and ignore it.
Yeah, honestly, she doesn't have to
Personally,
get out.
I would get the fuck out of there and act like it's not my problem. If I saw that shit in my mirror, I wouldn't be like, I gotta check that out. I've seen enough horror movies to know I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
And I'm trans, that means I can control the stoplight and leave. What are we giving this?
1. I mean,
So
come
1
on.
blunt?
Yeah.
I wouldn't happen with me though. It wouldn't happen with me. What happened to you? Would you check that shit out?
No, but I mean, I wouldn't
Wouldn't
check that
happen.
shit out, but the people could crash into your car, maybe. You don't know.
If I was in this movie, I'd live.
I would too, honestly.
Yeah, but you'd be bald. Yeah, because you'd have the weird bald head. That's you.
It would scab over, and that would be a cool bald bitch.
Well, let's get to our conclusions. Our most survivable death is Caleb from the opening.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like these are all pretty unequal standings, but I guess he's the only one that dies from his own
He jumped
action.
in. It makes sense why he jumped in, and blah blah blah, and blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. But fuck him. It's the most survivable. Don't jump in.
Our least survivable death is Ellie after getting in the elevator. I don't know. It's
Yeah. There's nothing even going on at that point.
nothing's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, we know something's going on because we saw the cold open that happened in the future, but she
and
doesn't
also
know shit.
we watched like the trailers and we knew
And we've
the
also seen
plot.
4 other Evil Dead movies.
We watched the other ones. Some people haven't seen the first 4. Did you know that?
Some people haven't seen this movie.
Did you know that some people haven't seen any movies?
Some people haven't even seen the Austin Powers movie.
Did you know some people haven't seen anything? They're called blind people. You know how they're made? Someone rips their eyeballs out and then it scabs over.
I added up and averaged out all of our bones, so our average survivability of this movie is 1.1 bones. So if you're in this, you're probably gonna die
Yeah.
or just become bald and weird.
Yeah. One of the two.
So you you are in a high-rise building and Evil Dead is rising up to you so you can ride.
Wow. Penis rise.
Okay. You can't say that kind of shit on YouTube because that's just porn.
Peepus rise.
Okay, now that shit's funny. That's the kind of shit I like.
I know.
I'll tell you 3 ways.
Okay. Stop the infection. If you don't get possessed by an evil force, you'll get possessed by an evil malignant infection. Pull an ash and stop these infections before they spread by cutting out the cancer.
You had to cut that shit out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
I mean, it probably wouldn't work, but try.
I mean, yeah, it didn't work for Natalie. I don't know if that's because the tendon or it just doesn't work. It only works for Ash, but you know, because Ash does deadite up after cutting it off.
Yeah.
So maybe just get really sad.
Yeah, they didn't try that. Get sad. Think about your fucking girlfriend that died.
GTFO. If you have an opening to leave, get the hell out of there. Don't investigate things and mind your business. Staying away from the chaos and barricading yourself might just help you survive until dawn.
Get the frick out.
Get out of there. The other floors were fine. So I guess if you just barricade yourself because that helped keep Ellie out of the apartment, I guess.
Maybe.
Destroy all deadites. As per the priest's instructions, destroy every trace of deadite flesh to ensure they don't come crawling after you.
They do that at the end.
They
do
that
it earlier.
So yeah, do it earlier. If they did that earlier, Danny would have lived.
Yep. Find a wood chipper.
Yeah, like Fargo. Is this a reference to Fargo?
Fargo got it.
Thank you so much for watching, because another episode of How to Survive has come to a close. You survived this encounter, but to ensure you never get left on the cutting room floor, hit that subscribe button and double tap that bell button so you don't miss any future survival guides. Head over to patreon.com/thisisreallycreepy for early access and exclusive bonus content that's sure to scare. We're taking a short hiatus, but here's a hint at what we're covering next. First person to guess in the comments below gets a free scalp.
Yeah.
So you don't have a weird bald head. And do you have what it takes to survive the first 4 Evil Dead films? To find out, click the playlist on screen now before it's too late. Would you be bald if you had to?
My scalp got ripped off.
Fuck, Mary Kill, the Three Stooges.
Oh, fuck.
Just kidding. We don't have time.
Fuck Curly, Mary, Larry, kill Mo.
What the hell? We had time?